This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.
Short-handed, Adelaide press, the captain, great work. Joan Smith with another save, wrap around again. And now Brisbane are right in this.
Stopped by Crawley, she's perfect at the dot. So far to score! Sparrow has flight!
Deflected, and it goes in. Butler scores. Chaos in front of King.
And it's a goal! The Inferno through Molly McKowen found a gap, past Tracy McIntyre.
Just taking that noise. The Melbourne Ice, through all their adversity all season, they got it together here at the O'Brien Ice House and they win.
On this Saturday, what a game it promises to be. The Brisbane Lightning and the Perth Inferno. The Inferno and the Lightning get to square off then on this Saturday night across the country. It's Saturday evening in Perth, and this is set to be a belter. Two sides coming off two different results last time they took to the ice. How will this one go for both of these two? The Inferno and the Lightning from Coburn. Oliver Field is my name. Beside me is Gordon Goodenough, and Gordon, there's a lot of anticipation building for this one, and rightly so.
Yeah, absolutely. Last year when these two teams played, they played back-to-back series against each other, and things got pretty chippy at points. The Inferno ended up walking away with the series wins on those occasions. But the Brisbane Lightning looked really good last weekend against the Sydney Sirens. Perth Inferno, they have a chance if they win both games this weekend to go back to top of the table.
Absolutely, they've got two games in hand on the Adelaide Rush. They're 6 points back, so that is the motivation. Two regulation wins, and they'd be back top of the tree. Your starting goaltenders for tonight's clash. Sasha King in the number 30 will go for the Inferno, a 3-1. The second best save percentage in the league. 9-13, only trailing the Sirens' Ella Lakari. And for Brisbane Lightning, it's Katie Meyer, the youth Olympian from January in Gangwon, South Korea. She comes in with a career save percentage of .859 in her 13 previous AWIHL games. The 16-year-old from Bridgeman Downs in Queensland.
Yeah, it should be a good contest between the goaltenders. Both teams are pretty confident in naming their starters for the Saturday, and then they'll see how each performs for the Sunday. Sasha King, I would expect to get the start tomorrow, but good opportunity for both.
Puck dropped and we're underway from Coburn. AWIHL action for you. Thank you very much for your company. As Carlisle in her own zone. Taking over for Lightning. They've got plenty of options to try and look towards us. They'll be dumped in by Alison Carlisle. We'll go D to D to start things. It's forward, intercepted, in come the Inferno. Salmons was there. Then that one behind the net. And the Lightning will try and send away. Here's Clark Crumpton, who works into the left wing side. The shot fired wide from Scarlett. Inferno looking busy inside this opening minute. Carlisle again on the puck. Tried to play it to the line, not out. Shot from the point is well dealt with.
A good confidence boosting save there from Katie Meyer, but the Perth Inferno was interested before this game to see what their top line would look like. They've kind of had Sarah Salmons and Elizabeth Scala as staples, and then swapped out Isla Malcolm and Michelle Clark-Crumpton. So far, it's Michelle Clark-Crumpton on that line.
Along the half wall, Scala lays it down low. Got the point there. Catherine Bailey in her AWIHL debut. That skips off her stick, and away go Brisbane Lightning through. Alex McDonald gains his own left wing side. Lightning managed to stay on side, but nothing coming of that. Lightning able to hold the zone up to the goal line. Try and play it through the slot. It's Alex McDonald, who's behind the Inferno net, trying to receive. 2 assists from her 6 games this season, but potential chance the other way for Salmons. Right wing side looking to play it across. Scala was make her way there, but can't get enough on the puck. Played to the line and not out. Well held by Abby Webb. Plays it down low. Inferno left side. Played towards Salmons in the slot, who tried to get to the puck. Not frozen. Helping it away is Alex McDonald. Then surrendered possession of the puck. Blatchford. So Lightning able to deal with that and should be able to clear away as the Inferno go for a change. Interesting pass. Lightning setting themselves tacitly. Neutralised as Barber was the intended target there. Just wide. End-to-end stuff early on, no real chances, no saves for either goaltender to make. The Lightning gain the zone, right wing side. The shot off the stick of Lindsay Clinic blocked. Played for Australia in the recent Trans-Tasman series against New Zealand. Lindsay Clinic, the famous hockey family in Queensland circles and in Australian circles, to be fair. The puck played up towards the slot and eventually frozen by Sasha King.
Well, one thing to look for in this game, the Brisbane Lightning, of course, they started the season with 3 consecutive losses. Head coach Matt Meyer, he told us that he went back to the drawing board, basically redid their systems, got a draw against Adelaide, and then 2 wins against Sydney. And look for their setup in the neutral zone to really take away that space and stretch pass options.
Carlisle there at the point. Shot didn't get through the crowd. Flipping in the neutral zone was Abby Brown on her return to the Lightning fold. And Vatsis up to try and play this for the Inferno as the Lightning go in the back of their own net with Janita Crompton. Played out of their zone, and an opportunity now for Courtney Marnie, left wing side. Forehand, backhand, the backhand try. And able to hold it to the pad there. Sasha King. Perhaps the best the Lightning have looked in the opening couple of minutes.
That was a really good rush by Courtney Mahoney. Didn't get on the score sheet last weekend on the Saturday, but was involved in the offense and scored the game-tying goal against Sydney on the Sunday. And for the Brisbane Lightning, who are missing a few players, they're going to really, it's going to be useful for them if Courtney Mahoney can get going.
Goes to the right of King. Inferno able to control. That's played down, left wing sides for Elizabeth Scala. Scored 4 in a game last season, then these 2 teams played in a 9-0 win for the Inferno. They've got it right wing side. Scala waiting there in the slot, but Lightning should be able to bring this away. Crompton to go across ice. Go for it in the neutral zone. Right on the blue line, and Scala can't quite get to that loose puck. So Webb back there. Watching on. Played around. McClellan. Playing the puck there, right wing side, the Inferno have got it. Down low is Catherine Bailey that can feed towards the left half wall. Joe Webb might get another look at this, fired that one on, and that's frozen by Katie Meyer in the Lightning goal.
Well, so far this season, we haven't seen the Perth Inferno for a while. It's been about 4 weeks, so they started the season really well. Obviously, as you said, 3 wins to top the table.
Last time they played was November the 10th in a 5-8 loss to the Adelaide Rush. They were 1 from 9 on the power play that day and gave up 2 first-period short-handed goals. So they want to sort out their special teams rather quickly. There's Blatchford. Just lost the puck, but the Inferno able to keep it. It's a cross. Here is Blatchford again, but not being able to get players back. Right out through neutral ice. Benton deep as the visitors go for a change. With plenty back as it's chipped through neutral ice and all the way down. That's icing against Perth.
So it seems to be a bit of a testing period here at the moment between the two teams, Ollie. Not many clear chances coming for either team, and I think both coaches are kind of testing each other out. It's difficult when you haven't seen the other team so frequently yet at this point in the season, and you're not entirely certain how they'll react in different situations.
Well controlled by the Lightning. The shot fired on there by Alison Carlisle, who's been a bit of it early on, held in at the point by Katrina Ratchuk. Sent down low, battle for it above the goal line, played back up high to the left point. The shot, rebound present, and that one then goal bound, but waved off by the official. Held in by Carlisle, and around the back of the Inferno net. That one close to breaking the ice. Got the circle. Right on by Ali Fisher, the American-born player for the Brisbane Lightning, as that one's played to neutral ice. It's played by Holly Lakowiak. Sticks with it on the forecheck. Try and help that one across for Christina Acker. Played out and Inferno caught offside. Couple of early chances. Saw the one from Courtney Mahoney early on. A student at the Sidney Crosby Hockey School in Halifax, Nova Scotia in 2016, as that one's played around by Katie Meyer, already with an impressive CV at just 16. And the McClellan from the left point, one glove down. McClellan does well to hold it in. And wins it back for the Inferno. Ollie Webb trying to help that one across. It's played towards Scala, who tried to cross the slot. Goal crease, but nothing doing. That was played out to neutral ice. Inferno with plenty of time in their O-zone to start things. To get away past Meyer, though. Ada Crompton towards neutral ice, towards Donald, but Inferno have it again. That one's fired on from beyond the blue line. Carried away by Meyer. Not held, but Inferno hold this in. Get across to Ashley Ferguson. Back towards the left point, but Bailey finding that one wide. Feels like the Lightning are hemmed in at the moment. Comes around the back of the net. Chloe Webb returns it to sender for Catherine Bailey. Lucan Ontario. Plays the line, held in. Pat shouts for penalty here, and the first power play of the game will be going to the Brisbane Lightning. For a tripping call.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Hook and...
Hooking, take your pick.
Yeah, I think you heard the coaches call for the bench a little bit earlier, asking for a hooking call for the Brisbane Lightning to go on a power play, and it's come to fruition here.
The Lightning on the power play as Inferno send that one all the way down. I feel like you could have called that one for a number of things, but hooking the call on Ashley Ferguson as Lightning gain the zone right wing side with Courtney Mahoney, plays it back to the right point. Lindsay Clinic waits there. Plays it along to the right half wall. Clinic to go cross ice as that one hits the netting out of play.
The Brisbane Lightning power play, they have changed up a little bit how they were doing things, and they've gotten some success from it. They basically play with a modified umbrella. Instead of having both a net front presence and a bumper, they try to pass the puck below the goal line and create chances that way.
Yeah, they rode for 2 on the power play in their last game against the Sirens. A 4-2 success on December the 1st. The early one at Macquarie. There's Lightning then gain the zone. Played around and back on the puck, played to the line, but well held in there by Alison Carlisle in appearance number 19 for the player born in Langley, British Columbia. The top of the right circle, and then back to the point. Carlisle with a drive, and it's on King's goal. It's played up high. Played up for Ali Fisher from Wayzata, Minnesota. And again have it low and along the half wall. Carlisle waiting there at the point as she has done across this power play. Fires one on. And King able to deal with it. Didn't need to hold on to it as Inferno clear the zone and send Alison Carlisle back. In the zone again. The trailing player there was Samantha Brophy, but couldn't find her stick. And half a minute to go on the player advantage. And Ashley Ferguson in the box for hooking. Carlisle gains the zone. That's that one. Down low. And we've got another penalty coming. It'll be the Lightning back to the power play in a moment. Poker fires that one on the backhand try. And King able to make the save. Lightning play was flawed just as the whistle was going. I wonder if there'll be any more action here.
It's interesting. A lot of NHL teams and different teams have different philosophies, but oftentimes when a team is on the power play, they'll just give over possession of the puck to the other team to maximize 5-on-3 power play time. But having a chat with head coach Matt Meyer, I did mention that in a game and questioned why they weren't turning the puck over, and his philosophy as well. We're still 6-on-4, and we'd like to play and continue to try to get an advantage, and he's not a huge fan of 5-on-3.
Georgia McClellan in the box for a trip. So just after killing off one Lightning power play, the Inferno back on the kill again as it's played to the left half wall and around the back of the net. Can they make something happen on this power play? There's Mahoney down low. Receive adjacent to the right circle, back to the point. Clinic. Lightning wheeling in towards the back post and perhaps for a tip. The officials making a way in. Perhaps a zebra conference, but Sasha King looks to have kept that one out.
Yeah, the way Sasha King can do the splits and still stay low to the ice is remarkable. She's is the reigning goaltender of the season after last season, and is right up there and is a really valuable piece of this Inferno team.
And they say that their best penalty killer is your goaltender. That's always a good thing, and Sasha King might lay claim to that. Have it through the slot, chance, and fired just wide. Pushed the outside of the post, but the Lightning there with a grade A scoring chance. Just less than a minute to go on the player advantage. The second in double quick time for the Brisbane Lightning. Rubbed down by Casey Hoker. The final captain of the Brisbane Goannas in 2019. Carlisle trying to get that one through a crowd. It's out of the zone. McKowen and almost stealing that one away was Lily McClellan. Lightning inside Inferno territory. That one fired away to the right by Ali Fisher. There's a chance, presents itself in front, and what a save by Sasha King. Absolute robbery to deny Brisbane an opener.
Flash the leather to deny the Lightning a power play goal and keep this game tied. Sasha King, are you kidding me? We talked about how valuable she is to this team. The Perth Inferno have been heavily outshot so far this season in every game that they've played, and yet to pull out 3 out of 4 wins is remarkable, and she's a big part of that.
Tell you what, that's grand larceny on Samantha Brophy. Goodness me. Unbelievable save and a great move from Crompton, who will gain the zone right wing side. Wonderful move, and now waits for support. She's back on herself and will flip this one up high towards the right point. One-time pass didn't quite work out as well. Back to full strength. Well won back though by Mahoney. Tried to plot a path through. Back of the net it goes for Abby Brown as the Inferno will clear the zone. Did that deflect off a stick or got all the way down for icing? It's the former. As the Lightning go for a change. That one sent around the boards. Chloe Webb first back. Turn that one around for Abby Webb as the siblings combine. So, interesting puck control there for Alyssa Blatchford, who did it well as that one's blipped on and padded away. Ferguson tried to find the corner. The neutral zone goes Lindsay Clinic in AWIHL appearance number 49. Taken away as again the zone that was Lily McClellan. First for her on this season. Blatchford to the high slot. Here's the opportunity and they score. Christina Acker for the Perth Inferno. It's her first of the year. And Perth break the ice.
Well, what a goal by Christina Acker, who finds herself has perfect timing, getting to the high slot to take that pass, and finds some space. There's no one around her, and she just goes past Katie Meyer, overcommits to the near side, and Christina Acker finds some space far side to make it a 1-0 game.
I tell you what, it's a composed finish from Christina Acker, aware of how much space she had to find the corner, and they did it well as the Lightning have it back looking for the instant response. King called quickly into action. She's down. Brophy was trying to find an avenue to the puck and couldn't quite. This game opening up, GG.
Yeah, and Sasha King, she kind of looked behind her, didn't she? It seemed like she didn't quite know where the puck was, and Brisbane going in hard after it, and they did have lots of post-whistle scrums for them against the Sydney Sirens.
Gonna start the breakout. Nice left wing side perhaps for Isla Malcolm. Unable to go. Just shy of 6 minutes to go in this opening frame. It's the goal that we've just seen. If you're joining us in the last 30 seconds ago or so, you might have missed the one from Christina Acker, the tally of this game so far. It's been a good watch as the Inferno control the draw back to the point. That one just wide and Clinic on the puck. That's it, work it around, but as far as Michelle Clark-Crompton, that one's flips up high around the back of the net. The wraparound try, trying to go short side there. Zara Salmons, Bailey, the high slot, gonna get that one to go. The paraphernalia on the ice as the Lightning look to work the other way. A potential 2-on-1 chance here Playing in the slot was Abby Brown, but the puck didn't find her as it's towards Salmons, just inside the Lightning zone. Played it around. That's a lovely move in the slot. The backhand try, and unable to get that one to go was Elizabeth Scala, but it was a quite nifty move to get herself in the position for the backhand.
Yeah, Elizabeth Scala, she leads the team in points heading into this game with 8 in 4 games, and she was quick on the back check as she took away the puck in the defensive zone and creates an offensive opportunity. She is one of the most dynamic players in the league, and this league has a lot of them.
Certainly does. Elizabeth Scala heading off. Played at NCAA level for Syracuse, so quite an esteemed name to have on your resume. Puck remains down low. McClellan waiting at the point. That's Georgia McClellan. Fires that one on. Inferno get back on it. Played around the back of the net towards Sarah Salmons. High for Georgia McClellan. It's a nice move from Clark Crumpton. The backhand is just offline. The Lightning look north with Clinic, who tries to find a way through. And that one whistled down. King again able to be up to the task.
The Perth Inferno so far this season, they've relied heavily on that top line, and whether it's Sarah Salmons, Elizabeth Scala, Isla Malcolm, or Michelle Clark-Crumpton, those four have been involved in a lot of their offense, and it's getting a goal from Christina Acker and secondary scoring is vital for their long-term success.
Look at it in that last game for the Perth Inferno, one that they were able to see a hat-trick from Elizabeth Scala, Clark Crumpton factoring in on all three, so it just shows that they have great chemistry, but perhaps if they're not going, then Inferno maybe look less of a threat. Blatchford's to work that one across, but Lightning will move away. To restore parity here, they gain the zone left wing side. Pass towards the slot, and another wonderful save at point blank range from Sasha King, who looks behind her, puck around the back of the net. A couple of Lightning players waiting in the slot. The Inferno should clear the zone. It's played to the line and not out, in fact. Katrina Rapchuk at the points. There's that one down low. That one's around the boards. Lightning with players there. One of them is Alison Carlisle. Towards the slot. Lightning able to keep it along the right half wall. Around the back of the net. Murphy's there. Again sent to the left point. Towards the slot. Might connect on the feed. Carlisle again around the back of the net as the Brisbane Lightning go for a change. Murphy back on the ice. As Inferno are able to clear the zone. They were held in there for quite a while. So Lightning looks to wrap the pressure up. They gain the zone, the shot fired on, and able to control the rebound. Stasha King, denying Katrina Rapchuk.
So far, the scoring chances in this game heavily skewed in favour of the Brisbane Lightning, but Sasha King has been making some unbelievable saves, just covering up the entire lower half of the net there, and she has been absolutely solid so far in this game.
Yeah, she's having herself an evening already, and we're not even through 20 minutes. Played through the neutral zone, the Inferno, and again, maybe a 3-on-1 chance here. The shot, Mayer unable to control the rebound, a good double save. And the Lightning able to keep that out, a raft of chances at point blank range, but the Inferno couldn't add to their lead. Good play by the Lightning goaltender to keep them out.
Yeah, Katie Meyer getting some congratulations from Shanita Crompton there. Absolutely brilliant positioning and good lateral movement as well to take away that second chance opportunity.
Temporarily held in, but here go the Lightning, an opportunity left wing side. Fanning on that chance was Mahoney. Can they keep it in the Inferno zone? The Lightning answers no. The puck had just skipped out the zone. And the visitors are caught offside.
Yeah, the puck just didn't quite settle down for Courtney Mahoney there. She had to double back and lost possession at the blue line. But a bit of back and forth action in these last 3 or 4 minutes so far, Ollie.
Which is absolutely what you want. Cross. Lightning are in again towards the slot. Around the back of the net. The Infernos between Bailey. Lightning able to win it back though. Impressive dangle, the backhand try. And able to go there for Mafia Molnarova. Got her first AWIHL goal last Saturday against the Sirens. Stuck on the top of the boards there. Eventually played out. Going to gain the zone, right wing side, through the circle, one deflected, high and above the crossbar. It's played against the boards. Going to have it back. Hammond's tried to help that on, but Crompton waiting net front. Scarler will try and spin her arm of that one through to the slot, but wouldn't work. And into the final minutes of this opening frame, that one's sent just wide of the goal and down for icing against the Brisbane Lightning with about 40 seconds to go in the first 20 minutes.
You can see the shots and the shot count marked 12 to 11 in favour of the Inferno. It does really feel like the Lightning have had the better of the chances so far in this one, but both goaltenders have been excellent in keeping it to just a one-goal game.
I'm surprised at that stat, Gigi, I must be honest. I thought that they'd be a bit more skewed than that the Lightning's way. Both teams have played a good period so far, and Lightning are a little bit unlucky that they're behind. They have a chance to rectify that here, though, before the first intermission. The puck down low with Trina Ratchuk around the back of the cage, looking for Abby Brown, who scored the last time Brisbane were in this building. 7-4 win. Getting around the boards. Time winding down. And 20 minutes down at the Coburn Ice Arena, and it's the Perth Inferno with a 1-goal lead. It was a goal well worked. Christina Acker, the difference maker in the opening 20 minutes, but GG, a good period from both. Lightning not able to take their chances though, and the Inferno were able to take one.
Yeah, excellent goaltending so far from both Katie Meyer and Sasha King. But Sasha King, she has had to be excellent to keep her team in the league, and so far she is not disappointed.
They will take a break as the Zambonis take centre stage. Olive Walker-Peel and Gordon Goodenough here with you. Inferno with a 1-0 lead as we head to a break at this first intermission. And they score. Christina Acker, her first of the year. And Perth break the ice. Players getting back to the ice as we prepare for the second period from Coburn Ice Arena. It is the hometown Inferno who are leading things by a goal after 20. Seen Acker scoring that one. You've got Oliver Walker-Peel and Gordon Goodenough for company. We'll get the thoughts with GG in a couple of moments as we're on the way for the second frame. Inferno looking to, how does they mean to go on? Around the back of the net. Flip to neutral ice. For the Inferno to move things on, right wing sides. Had it with Koviak, who we didn't really see a lot of in the opening 20 minutes. That one held in. Alan Malcolm there. Back of the net towards the right half wall. Inferno emerge with it. Malcolm there waiting again. Back of the net. He's spilled. No call. Poor giveaway. Chance for the Inferno in the slot as Clark Crompton do things as efficiently as she might have hoped, and the Lightning get away with one as they go for a change. GG, an impressive first period we saw from both teams and both goaltenders.
Definitely some offensive chances created. Both goaltenders were up to the challenge, and it's just a single goal to Christina Acker that's the difference so far.
Salmons moves in to go to the net, a nifty pass behind the goal line for Scala. Tried to make her way through, broke for Clark Crompton. The opportunity looked to have presented itself for Salmons, couldn't turn it home. Back to the high slot and then to the left point. A drive from up high was wide from Georgia McClellan. Goes all the way around the boards. Salmons back on the puck, plays it just above the goal line. Bailey at the right point, fires one on. Turned away by Lightning goaltender in Katie Meyer, who had a good first period, despite the one concession. Back of the circle. From Salmons, and Bailey helps it across for Georgia McClellan. Assistant ozone time for the Inferno here. Back to the point, McClellan with a drive. As that one's waved off. The Inferno come close again. Scala for Bailey. She fires one on. Able to hold that one, Meyer. Salmons all the way across. Through the goal crease to the left half wall. That one padded away. Meyer under pressure. Able to withstand it all. As Brisbane will skate it out and play it down. Enough on it for icing. And in the end, Brisbane able to get away without conceding there, and that was a thought that looked inconceivable for a split second. Salmons back in. Trying to access the slot, couldn't quite, and the Brisbane Lightning might be away the other way. Again, the zone right wing side, that one wide, well wide. Above the goal line, down low. Able to hold it there was Alex McDonald. With a stick handling to get it to neutral ice from Georgia McClellan. Ferguson playing the puck and that one indeed. And Gooden back on it. Got our last goal against the Rush in March of last year, so it's been a time in between drinks for her. McDonald's. That one indeed. Played with the puck, and eventually the Inferno able to play it around the boards up towards Lily McClellan. Backhand. Interesting placement of the stick there from Sasha King. Usually it's fine, but you look at the backhand try, I wonder if the Lightning were trying to use the base of that stick to try and divert it on goal. Sometimes we see it banked in off a shoulder. I wonder if they're trying to use the stick to do the same thing.
Yeah, quite possibly, Ollie, and we're just having a look at this sequence, and Katie Meyer did well to keep the puck out. It looked like one of the shots early on in that sequence kind of stunned her for a little bit, as she had difficulty following the puck, but managed to recover in time.
Benefiting from that ricochet as it tips out of the zone. Brown in on the forecheck, but the Inferno are away here. They gain the zone right wing sides. Turning around as she plays. It's Christina Acker, the goal scorer for the Inferno up to now. Held in. Salmons. Around the back of the net. I was wary of the wraparound try. Played back to the point. That one blocked, and the Lightning could be in on the breakaway here. Opportunity might present itself. And King was up to the task. Puck stayed free. Courtney Mahoney moving in and couldn't convert on the breakaway. Good play from Katrina Ratchuk. Kept the Inferno honest, then hops off for a change as the Inferno move away. Koviak for Scala. The point, Bailey firing one on straight at Meyer. Lightning able to clear the zone. Feels like they've dialed it up a notch here, the Inferno. It's fired on from beyond the blue line. They're back to the point, the one-timer, Bailey. There's an Inferno player on the doorstep, but couldn't be redirected home. There's Stammons. Scala trying the move. Cross crease up towards Joan McKowen. We might have a second opportunity here. Back to the point. Bailey through a crowd. Puck still around the back of the net. Lightning under immense pressure here. Bailey along the left half wall. Played it down low. Picks it back up at the point. Did that skip out of the zone? Not quite. George McClellan with the one-timer. Rebound presented itself. And Meyer able to hold. And the Inferno have turned the dial a couple of gears here. Coming close on a number of occasions to double their advantage, including right here.
The Inferno at times so far this period, including in that last stretch of action, have looked like they've been on the power play, had a numerical advantage. It is 5-on-5 hockey, but they've really, as you say, Ollie, dialed up the pressure and managed to sustain some offensive zone time.
Going to control the draw. Stay for Meyer to help that one away. Let me get it to neutralise. Perhaps for Brovey as it's a high slot, the backhand try. Tight angle, Donald tried to help that back to the slot, held in at the line. It was well played by Jamie Goonan to hold it in. Up along the boards, a battle for it now in the corner. Lightning will go around the back of the net, above the goal line. Chance was there for Abby Brown. Alex McDonald comes in. Blatchford should skate this away for the Inferno. Helped out there by the thick of Lily McClellan. Inferno sent back beyond their own goal line to play that. Goes around the boards. McClellan stayed with it. Teams go for a change. A lot of players around the bench. Called for a bench infraction there as the Lightning move in left wing sides. That's for Courtney Mahoney. That's it. Drop it off for Crompton. Up high. Good takeaway. Well played. The Koviak firing one on. Bad save by Meyer. Comes around the ball for the Koviak. Vatsis, the Inferno, tried to get involved. The Koviak, more involved already in the second than she was in the first. Tried to fire that to the slot. Able to get out of the way there was Isla Malcolm. Played that to the slot. Wicked feed through the slot, but not able to divert it goal bound. Koviak, good show of strength below the goal line. Towards the slot. Scala was there on the Spinorama try. Koviak. And again, Katie Meyer up to the task.
Well, the Perth Inferno, they have brought in a new import defender, Catherine Bailey, who we've mentioned, and that's helped them offensively because it's meant that the coaching staff have moved Molly Lakoviak up to forward, and she had some outstanding games last season as a forward, has played D up until this point.
They broke kindly and they score. Isla Malcolm had the opportunity, and the Inferno finally double their tally. It broke kindly for Isla Malcolm, whether it was her who got the most important touch. Scarlett leads the handshake line. Whatever the case, the Inferno finally have a 2-goal buffer.
It takes a bit of a fortunate deflection off Salmon's skate and goes straight to Malcolm, and the rebound comes straight back out as well, and that one just squeezes in between the arm and body of Katie Meyer there to double the lead. So Elizabeth Scarlett finding another goal on her season. 6th of the year, 64th in her career. Two-goal lead for the Inferno. There's a backhand try from Scarlett, who fancies another. Hat-trick on Inferno's last start. That one's controlled by Meyer. It was a hat-trick she was able to complete when the game was well done. It was a 3rd goal on her day, a power play goal against the Rush with 5:32 to go in the 3rd. That goal important with the context of this game, because you feel like the Inferno had to help the advantage on, and with the pressure telling. Benner, and again, lovely move. That would have been a highlight reel goal. There's McClellan moving in. Deep to save her. Once played to neutralise. Towards Salmons. Backhand feeds. Able to work there from Michelle Clark-Crompton, who had 4 first period points in the game against the Lightning last year. Brisbane wheeling left wing side, and that one off the shoulder of King. Denied there was Shanita Crompton. Shanita Crompton trying to pick the just over the shoulder area of Sasha King, blocker side. Couldn't quite find a way past her. Sasha King stood tall to deflect that one up into the netting.
Burno help it away. Ferguson over for Blatchford, who gained the zone. Might have it back halfway through this 2nd period. 2-0 lead for the Perth Inferno from the right half wall. Popped across from Blatchford, eventually finds its way through to Lily McClellan. Down low for the Inferno. Backhanded in by Abby Webb. Was the right wing side. McClellan. And there was Watchful as that one's played around the back of the net. Towards the point. Webb firing that one on. Bouncing puck in front of Mayer. Would have been a tough one to control, but did well in the end. Zoe Webb trying to just fire that one on to make anything happen. And in the end, it almost did.
Good work by Katie Meyer here to cover up the shot. Looking for a deflection there or a tip, and Alyssa Blatchford was right there to be able to apply to put the puck home if it was open, but a good play by Katie Meyer.
Navatzis on the right point, tried to help that one on. Elise Navatzis looking for her first AWIHL goal, as 1 assist in her first 18 appearances at this level. Elise Navatzis around the back of the net. Irvine. The Lightning have it free. Work it laterally was Brophy. Francis tried to settle that one down. Eventually did. Puts that one around the boards. There's Isla Malcolm. Got to skate to it. The Lightning have it back. Play to the slot. A glorious pass, but Donald couldn't get the shot she wanted. Bueno taken away, play to the line, and held in by Goonan. Hit towards the boards. Holding hands up was on the rover as the Inferno players go over to check on the well-being of one of their own here. Slowly getting up was Sina Acker, who was in the corner. Wasn't her who was taken to the boards. Just checking on the injured Inferno player down.
Looked like a little bit of a can opener there. The stick got caught in the legs of Charlize Navatsas. She went down and had the presence of mind, was heading directly into the boards, the top of the head first, and kind of lifted herself up, and hopefully that mitigated some of the contact.
Charlize Navatsas is okay. That's a good sign the last couple of minutes, particularly, is going to try and break out. There was no call, by the way, on the play, so we're still at 5-on-5 hockey. And sent around the boards by Salmons, who for a split second was playing the point. Bailey up higher, more natural position. Off the shin and over towards the left wing side. That one fired on from up high, and Meyer able to control. Inferno had Scala on the doorstep.
Good play here from Georgia McClellan, but one of the things that you can really notice this period, the Brisbane Lightning are collapsing around Katie Meyer, and they're generally playing, all 5 players are below the tops of the circles, and that's allowing the Perth Inferno the points to be able to shoot shots like that as Georgia McClellan did.
So the Lightning left wing side has ballooned off the stick of Abby Brown. Don't know where she intended. She's had an opportunity here, maybe down low, but didn't get to the puck as that one's played through neutral ice. Gets it off Sarah Salmons. The Lightning complete a change. Here's McDonald freshly on the ice. Work a move, a pad save from King, the rebound there, and it's another 10-bell stop at short order from Dasha King. Couldn't prevent the rebound from seeping out, but then dealt with it when called upon.
Well, it was an excellent, this is a planned, just a shot pass. It's a pass off the pads from McDonald, and expecting the rebound to come straight out to the trailer, and the Lightning able to get a good shot away through Mahoney, but doesn't find a way past Sasha King. What an excellent save.
Sasha King looks unstoppable right about now. Good luck trying to get a puck past her this evening. As the Inferno gain the zone, Makoviak trying to dance her way through 2. And then it was the 3rd Lightning player who had to come over and help out in Donalds. There's an opportunity trying to go short side. There's Alan Malcolm. Gonna get that one to go. Held by Meyer. Will get a face-off inside the Lightning zone.
That's an excellent save by Meyer. I mean, you don't want to get beat short side, obviously, but she was flashed the leather to make that save. But the Perth Inferno, they struggled those first 2 weeks of the season to generate offense outside of the top line. They look like they've well and truly found a way to generate offense here tonight.
I'll tell you what, Katie Meyer coming into this game with a 7.42 goals against and an 8.16 save percentage. She's a much better goaltender than those stats might suggest, and she's showing why. Last season had a 3.22 goals against and an 868 save percentage. He's a quality up-and-coming goaltender for Australian hockey. Carlisle first back, the loose puck. There's that to neutralise. Bailey. The official tries to get out the way. Did well as the Lightning move in right wing side. That bobbling puck over towards the left for the Lightning. As that one's stolen away rather smartly by Bailey. Gets after the puck. The Inferno going for a change, so they might have to wait for support. Tries the backhand towards Blatchford. And the snapshot padded away by Meyer. Played to the line and out. That one's flipped in deep by Kate Barber as Brisbane will go for a change with under 5 to go in the second period. Almost a lead feed connecting with Scala all the way down the ice, and that's icing against the Inferno, but you can see what they were trying to do with the breakout pass towards the blue line. It was almost so perfectly executed.
Yeah, it was a good effort, good opportunity there for the Brisbane Lightning. You know, you're in this game, you've generated just as many, if not more, high quality scoring opportunities. It's a matter, I think, of trust the process here. Opportunities will come.
It feels to me like they just need to get one. The shot count now 31-17 in favour of the Perth Inferno, which on the balance of this second period feels about right, but the Lightning are still in this game. Inferno clear the puck. Opportunity to do so here via Abby Webb. Made a debut in 2022 in this league, 3 assists from 18 games last year. As Scala moves in the zone, lost the puck. Over was Crompton. A number of players around the puck. Inferno get it free. Scala perhaps looking for the wraparound. Inferno have it again from the high slot. And for Shin, Scala the backhand towards the back post, and Clark Crompton almost making it 3, but her backhand attempt was held by Meyer.
What a pass by Scala, and Michelle Clark-Crumpton I don't think was expecting that puck to come through, and only able to get a piece of it as Katie Meyer, thankfully for her, covers it up.
Bailey, that one settled down by Acker. Meyer able to hold on by the looks.
That's an excellent save from Meyer. Isla Malcolm was it alone here, had a clear view and got a piece of that rebound, and Katie Meyer importantly swallows it up for the whistle.
Tell you what, despite the scoreline, Katie Meyer's had a super game. The left point, the left circle was Georgia McClellan. It's down low for the Inferno perhaps. Again, Meyer holding on. I'll tell you what, that save percentage is on track to get a nice increase here. 859 career-wise coming into this evening's game, but he's stopped almost all today as Lakoviak was trying to make something work at the doorstep. Towards the slot, able to keep hold of that one. Christina Acker as the Lightning move away. Break down the ice. No icing. Back to play it. There's Malcolm. With the stick of Christina Acker. As the Lightning have it down low. And a wrap truck waiting at the point. The puck won't get there. The Inferno player spilled in Lakoviak. And with Georgia McClellan, the cross ice feed in the zone here. Ferguson went over. On to what about that? Battling for it along the boards. Be a big battle to win this, and the Inferno will win it. Let's go from point to point for Zoe Webb. The Inferno are sent back. Nice move to regain the zone from Lindsay Clinic. Howie Fisher trying to impact that as that one had skipped out of play.
Sasha King dancing is it's a vibe, and she is on one here at the moment. 17 saves so far in this one, and the Perth Inferno, they've struggled this season to outshoot opponents. Haven't done it so far this season, but they're almost doubling up the Brisbane Lightning here.
Tell you what, goaltenders have their own idiosyncrasies, don't they? Particularly in this game, and that's Sasha King's in between whistles, just having a dance, and might work, as this might work for the Inferno here. Skull looks to be in alone, but that one high. Salmon's collected. Hopefully she's okay. Have another look here. Salmon's receiving the puck, and Hokut over to lay the body.
Yeah, Tracy Hokut. The Brisbane Lightning put out a post celebrating her 250 career penalty minutes, which is almost an entire season spent in the penalty box.
And who says we don't celebrate penalty minutes, eh? The Lightning might. Fair enough if you want to. As the Lightning are first back to this puck with Katrina Rapchuk, who I'm working around the boards. Giving it away though, the Lightning. Here's Sarah Salmons with Scala in close quarters, and a good save from Maya to deny it. That one sent all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing against the Brisbane Lightning. But Scala in front and in a great position, and somehow Katie Myers kept that one out.
Yeah, it really is a goaltending battle, Ollie. You mentioned it. This scoreline should be a lot different, but it's remarkable. Only 2 goals have been scored.
Looks away. This one only to centre. Pass it forward along the boards. Crompton trying to flip it around the net. Held in the half wall, and Brisbane will try and move this one away. Under a minute to go in this second frame. Good play eventually from Rapchuk to hold on. He's the best defender at the most recent, well, I should say the most recently 2024 Boxall Championships. So, most recent but one. As the Inferno might be in here. Salmons over for Scala in alone, scores! And there was never going to be any other outcome. A dagger for the Brisbane Lightning in the shadows of the second intermission. But Elizabeth Scala doubles down, and the Inferno have a third.
Well, excellent work by Sarah Salmons to pass across and find Scala. Scala finds herself all alone in on Katie Meyer, and has the composure just to put it in between the pad and the glove and put the Perth Inferno up by 3. And it's really one of the first clear-cut breakaway opportunities that the Inferno have generated. Finds the back of the net.
Scala is after another one there. Couldn't get that one to go. That's Mulligan, Catherine Bailey, in fact, who were cutting away from the replay. Moving in, trying to find her first AWIHL goal. All happening very, very quickly for the Inferno towards the end of this second frame.
We've got hat-trick watch for Elizabeth Scala too for the rest of this game with her second goal.
They'll be back-to-back hat-tricks too. They still count even if they have been a fair while apart. She gets there, of course. Bailey tries to help that one on. One goes wide. And that'll do for the second period. And what a way to end it for Elizabeth Scala in the Perth Inferno. She's been the difference maker. And as well as Katie Meyer has played, didn't quite have an answer for those couple of goals that Scala scored in that second period. 3-0 the Perth PG as we head towards the third period, and it looks a pretty handy lead right about now.
Yeah, I think the Perth Inferno will go into the dressing room feeling pretty good about themselves, but they know that they still need to finish strong to try to keep out this Brisbane Lightning team and not give Brisbane Lightning any momentum heading into tomorrow's contest either.
Absolutely. Of course, that's maybe the secondary thinking with this game still to be played, but there is another game tomorrow between these two. We'll take another short break. We've got the second intermission from Coburn Ice Arena. It's the Inferno. They lead by 3 goals in this AWIHL clash. Opportunity, and the Inferno finally double their tally. As the Inferno might be in here, Salmons over for Scala in the lone, scores! And there was never going to be any other outcome. A dagger for the Brisbane. ready for the third period from Coburn Ice Arena, and the Inferno are in quite a good position. With 3 goals, are looking for 3 points in a regulation win. It would put them on course to their quest to return to the summit of the AWIHL table. On track, they need to take maximum points today and tomorrow to do that, but halfway there wouldn't be too bad. Oliver Walker feeling Gordon Goodenough here with you, and GG. It was a clinic for Elizabeth Scarlett in that second period to break this game open.
Yeah, great performance by the Perth Inferno, converting on their chances and dominating the shot count during that second period of play as well, outshooting the Lightning 28-8.
I think that tells a story in itself, how good the Inferno were, and to be fair, how good Katie Meyer was. The blot on the copybook inside the last 20 seconds would be frustrating, but aside from that, on a good period. Went all the way down the ice. Lightning first to it, enticing against the Inferno. Start things in this third and final frame.
It is an opportunity here. If the Brisbane Lightning do come back and win this one, they would leapfrog both the Sydney Sirens and the Perth Inferno to go into second. If the Perth Inferno win, that guarantees that following this weekend they can be no lower than second on the table and have first place to play for tomorrow too.
And as unlikely as it is that the Lightning come back and win this, not completely out of the question, but they would be clear of the Inferno, but with still 2 games more than the Perth Inferno. They've only played 4 coming into today, and the Lightning have played 6, so 5 and 7. And tonight, the Lightning look at the blue line. Mahoney was there, given away as the Inferno start inside the Lightning zone. Opportunity for Irvine around the back of the net, and waiting in front. I hope it clear was Willie McClellan, born in Kamloops, British Columbia. Splits out to enter ice. The Lightning gain the zone. Onto the far side, but a quick stop by Sasha King. The Lightning go for a change. It's going over there, Blatchford. Into her feet. Since we've seen a penalty called. A couple of power play opportunities for the Brisbane Lightning in the opening period in very quick succession. They couldn't take advantage of either of them. The player lose a stick. It was a player who was quick to regather it, Katrina Rapture. Played by Lindsay Plinick, who went over and then go off as that's sent around the boards. Inferno are in. Wing side. Scarlett on hat-trick watch, as you said earlier, GG, would be to back hat-tricks for Elizabeth Scarlett should be successful. It's not out of the question at all. Kenton. Nice Salmons. Closely watched. But Crompton has it back. It's to the top of the circle and it looks threatening every time she got the puck on her stick. When it's on her stick, it's usually off it just as quick. She wins the puck back down low. Off the turn provider. Off Salmon's skate, and that one finds its way in short side. Quite wonderful finish. Clark Crompton finding the Inferno's fourth. Glorious stuff from number 19.
It's a great play from Scala. She turns from goal scorer to provider, takes a deflection off the skate of Sarah Salmons. And Michelle Clark-Crumpton didn't have much to aim at there, but found a way just underneath the bar to put the Perth Inferno up by 4.
And this scoreline now starting to look how it might have looked if not for the play of Katie Meyer. Starting to get towards that number. Lightning her in. Mahoney. We'll get a penalty call here for a hold. The home crowd aren't too happy.
We are very close, of course, to the Christmas break. We'll have a few weeks off, and hockey will resume in January after next weekend's games. But it was a bit of a question before this game. Which position would you rather be in? The Brisbane Lightning playing their 3rd series in 3 weekends, or the Perth Inferno, who have been inactive since November the 10th, as you mentioned earlier. So at the moment, it looks like Perth Inferno is answering the challenge of not having played for so long.
They look well rested in. They've gone wide. Inferno on the kill here. Going back to the point. That one on was Crompton. All the way down the ice. Over a minute left in the penalty. On to Sasha Irvine for holding. Inferno number 12. The penalty elapsed now as the Lightning start out, looking north. Mahoney, right wing side. Just below the goal line, on the back of the net. Carlisle higher, drops it off on left half wall. Towards the high slot. Thompson leaving that for Fisher. Back for Carlisle. The point. That one high, blocked away. Rapchuk holding it in. Lightning will go for a change. Played down low. Sent back for Katrina Rapchuk. As that one just wide. The Inferno unable to clear. And then for the Inferno was Catherine Bailey. And sent around the back of the net. Left half wall, that one fired, and King left a rebound there, but Inferno are able to deal with it as they complete the kill. We're back to even strength. Lightning with extended ozone time here. It's wound up from the point, deflected wide. Clark Crompton, the most recent Inferno goal scorer, let's help that one away. Carlisle back to it. Takes that one all the way down. And that's icing against the Lightning.
Really good penalty kill there by the Perth Inferno, and the strength of both the defense for the Inferno was on full display there, as both Georgia McClellan and also Catherine Bailey held out the Brisbane Lightning forwards from achieving anything in front of the net. And Catherine Bailey at one point had a 3-on-1 situation and held the puck in against the boards to kill off some time.
They've been very good on the kill. It's a good point to make. They were 1 of 2 in their last start against the Rush, which was a month ago, or just short of. Perfect 3 for 3 on the kill for them tonight. Goal please. Brendan Lowick and co. as Scala inside her own zone. Goes up to neutral ice, and then ball for Salmons. That's the puck, but Inferno to hold it in. Clark Crompton, as that one's deflected up to the netting. We spoke a little bit earlier, BG, about Inferno maybe being a one-line team, which perhaps isn't what you quite want to do, but that one line, if you look at the line with Scala, with Clark Crompton and with Salmons, it's a pretty good line.
Yeah, and it's the kind of thing, you don't say it necessarily with negativity, but they just, their top line is just so outstanding, and they get put out on the ice quite often if they're trying to create a lead or trying to chase down a deficit. But they've got some other players who can play too, and it was Christina Acco who got the Inferno going with the first goal of the game. So the Inferno do have weapons, and we did mention about how Batchfield's arrival has allowed Molly Lakoviak to be able to jump up into the forward line. So that will help as well. Jamie McKenzie is missing from this game. She'll come back from injury as well, which will reinforce the team. So it's not like they are without offense, but that top line really does stand out just by how effective it is.
There'll be plenty of teams around this league who are wishing to have a top line as powerful as the Inferno's is. As went down. Rapchuk, the 17-year-old. And that one around. Lightning back on the puck. Deflected off the Dickerson of the Brophy. And down for icing. Tell you what was nice when running through research for this game, the amount of players who've stayed on at the Lightning from the time as the Brisbane Goannas. It's of course the same license and just a change of name, but it's nice to see the Goannas name popping back up across broadcasts. Irvine got back on it, spent time in the penalty box earlier in this one. Abby Brown. 10 points for her last season. Game 2 tomorrow at 1:45. That is Eastern time. It's 10:45 a.m. local. Got any Inferno fans who fancy it? 10:45 local and 1:45 across the eastern states.
It's 30 plus degrees still in Perth. Why wouldn't you want to be at Coburn Ice Arena for some top quality Australian Women's Ice Hockey League action?
I mean, it keeps you out of the warmth, but 30-degree heat can be quite tough to deal with, I suppose. I'm saying that as an Englishman, but point still stands. As that one's sent all the way down for icing. Scala beaten to the loose puck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd rather spend my time in an insulated rink than out in 30-odd degree heat, I think.
Yeah, much better for the state of mind. It's a beautiful rink too. Grab yourself a coffee, a hot chocolate, and watch some good quality hockey in the morning.
That's confirmed. 10:45 local time as that one's sent out of play. To the benches. You see an arm go up immediately. Get down towards Scala. Let's help that one across. It's a lovely feed, and Samet scores. Oh, that was Perth poetry in motion. A super feed from Scala. Samet's the beneficiary. And it's a fifth for the Inferno. That was so good to watch.
Well, Sarah Salmons has been consistently one of the best passers for the Perth Inferno in passing to generate shot assists, shots on goal by teammates, and she's the recipient of an absolutely beautiful quick forehand backhand feed from Elizabeth Scala. That's Scala's 4th point of the game. Perth Inferno is starting to rack up the goals as it's 5-0 in this one.
Goodness me. Sometimes as an opposition team, you must wonder what you have to do to try and limit the impact of that Perth top line. Unbelievable to watch at its brilliant best. And he's went towards the line and not out. The Lightning able to hold that one in. Move along the boards as Barber downloads. Press it. Put that one around the back of the net. Back in front, and eventually away. It's back-to-back 4-point nights too for Elizabeth Scarlett. 3 goals and 1 assist in their last start against the Rush. We've talked about ad nauseum. Acker started the goal scoring and then we'll draw a penalty. It'll be the Inferno with their first look at a power play chance for them. It's a tripping call. And the Brisbane Lightning will be player light for the next couple of minutes. And they'll be shorter if the Inferno could score.
Well, Christina Acker just kept the skates moving. It's just fundamental stuff by Acker and has put her team in a really good position winning the penalty here. That top line, again, the top power play unit comes out, and it's Salmons, Clark Crumpton, and Scala.
Molnar over in the box. Just above the right circle. Saved in the end, and McClellan picks the puck up. Clark Crumpton will give it back to Georgia McClellan. Up in the left circle and below the goal line it goes. Clark Crumpton waiting higher. A dynamic group out there on the ice for the Inferno as that shot from point. Turned away by Meyer up onto the netting. Just under 30 seconds gone in this Perth power play, their first of the evening.
Well, it is Jordan Coolbeater who is at the top of the league in points at the moment with 16, but Elizabeth Scala, 4-point game here tonight puts her in outright second with 12, and another 4-point game tomorrow would put her level on points with the same number of games played.
Shot from Georgia McClellan. That one from Salmons into the slot. The Kobiak couldn't get the shot away that she wanted as Georgia McClellan holds it in. Salmons above the circle, trying to fire that one low through a crowd. The Lightning try and flip it out. It's held in at the point. They play catch left to right point. Involved there was Sarah Salmons, who's been uber impressive again. Roger McClellan holds this in. Fires that one from the point. Helping it back, Clark Crumpton. He'll get it back just above the goal line. It's a great move and eventually blocks away and flips out. And finally, a bit of respite for the Lightning as they go for a change. Would have been a tied group out there. As the Inferno go to their second unit here. Malcolm's just made her way on as it's stolen away. Opportunity here for Mahoney in alone. Mahoney in, and King able to blank her there. Courtney Mahoney with the opportunity. She couldn't quite take it alone. Would have been a short-handed goal. As the Inferno gain the zone, right wing side. Chance might present itself, and in the shoulder down, Catherine Bailey. The penalty winds down, and they are able to hold.
1 second left on the power play for the Perth Inferno, but Courtney Mahoney, she has a knack of generating shorthanded chances, unable to convert there. A quick little forehand backhand move, tried to go back to the near post, but Sasha King just followed her all the way in perfect position, didn't overcommit at the first move. Man, it's going to take a lot to beat Sasha King in this contest.
Well, they've tried just about everything of the Lightning as the final second expires. It's 5-on-5 hockey. It's played to the high slot. Ferguson saw it blocked. Not to neutralise. How good was the skating prowess there from Mahoney, but couldn't get the deke away. The chase from Molnarova. They tried to get that one to the slot, threading the eye of the needle. Down low. Into the left half wall. Lightning go around the back of the net. Up towards Powell, who turned 16 today, on this 7th of December, born in 2008. Happy birthday to Seren Powell, who probably won't enjoy this result as that one's fired on, trying to go short side on King, who was able to make a rather routine stop in her Arsenal as that's flipped on for Scarlett. Stayed on side, tried the move on the hat-trick, the backhand flip, just wide. With that right hand upright. Wins it back, had it poked away. It was a good stick to help it back for Powell. Flips in as the Lightning go for a change. And Steve Inferno plays back on the puck here. One flip to neutralise. Salmons receives. He sends that one in. Glove down. Straight to the path. Crumpton, who couldn't quite capitalise as well as she might have wanted to. Played to the line, but held in. Flipped back in deep. As Clark Crumpton will give chase to the Perth Inferno. Drops it off for Scarlett. Below the goal line. Georgia McClellan waiting higher. The pass intercepted though by Mahoney. He tries the chip and chase. Wide of the net. Bailey. It's Malcolm. He's worked through neutral ice. On the forecheck here, Isla Malcolm. Rather relentless in the pursuit of the puck. As the Inferno have been. And still she's had Isla Malcolm. The Inferno winning the puck back. As it's played across from Acker. Around the back of the net. Malcolm involved again. Lakoviak waiting at the doorstep. And Meyer able to hold on. A little bit of a cross-check after the whistle. But super play on the forecheck by the Inferno. Hassling and hassling there, Isla Malcolm. And I'm sure that Brendan Lowick and co will absolutely appreciate that work.
Yeah, really good work by the Inferno so far in this game. And, you know, in this third period has opened up. They scored 2 goals in the first 3 shots of the period. But they've really been strong in every facet of the game so far.
The Lightning are in left wing side. Whistling wide off the stick of Sophia Molnarova. First season in the A-Dub with the Brisbane Lightning. Icing waved off as Abby Webb got back to play the puck. And diverted to neutral ice as Molnarova tried to play it. Lakoviak tried the move. Molnarova was tripped by the looks. No penalty according to the official. Bring in Ferguson. Now Brophy back the other way. Irvine. Watching on as that was sent in by Crompton. Played to the line and not out, held in. That one's going to be free by Sasha King. Lightning gain the zone here, left wing side. Rapchuk to the puck away from her. The penalty there, but nothing doing. Sent in deep, and so will be Perth Inferno. 1 win off the top at the close of play tonight. Thompson tried to make something happen. Barber on the puck, tried to play it to the slots. There for the Inferno was Irvine. Along the boards. There could be a chance here for Scala, who might well be in alone here for the hat-trick. Scala scores! It's back-to-back hat-tricks for Elizabeth Scala. And the superstar, number 27, with another hat-trick to add to an already impressive resume. Super stuff from Scarlett.
There's a reason Elizabeth Scala was the joint top goal scorer last season. Absolutely lethal from anywhere from the hash marks down. And here Scala on the breakaway almost looked like she ran out of room, but puts that off the post and in past Katie Meyer for her third goal and 5th point of this contest.
5-point night and a 5-star performance for Elizabeth Scala. And rapidly closing in on the scoring lead of this league. Had a bit of work to do to try and catch Jonathan Weeder at the top of the tree, but goodness me, she's made up that some of that ground rather quickly. Joan McKowen on the right half wall. Extending deep towards the Koviak. Inside the circle, cross ice, and through the slot it went. And McClellan back on it, forces the pad save out of Katie Meyer. Gunner in again, the shot from just about the right point. And a few of those that have been either just beyond the blue line or right on it. Flap shots and what else you might call them. Not part of the ice that haven't quite worked, but definitely in the arsenals of multiple Inferno players as the puck bounced around in the slot, and that is ripped home short side. Consolation, but a wonderful drive nonetheless from Molnarova, who gets the Lightning on the board with under a minute to play in the third.
Well, what a release by Sofia Molnarova. Scored her first AWIHL goal last weekend off a rebound off the opportunity from inside. This time shows off the shot with an absolutely beautiful goal. Goes right into the top corner past Sasha King. And there was one piece of business that was remaining just over the shoulder there. There was one piece of business remaining for the Inferno, and that was to try to preserve the shutout. We didn't mention it because we didn't want to participate in the commentator's curse, but that gives the Brisbane Lightning some hope heading into tomorrow that yes, Sasha King is not invincible and she can be beaten.
But it's taken something special to do it, and that's what we were saying right the way earlier on. It would take something special. That's an absolute rocket from Molnarova. Make no mistake. Top shelf short side as the Inferno are offside. But if you haven't seen Sofia Molnarova play before, and there'll be plenty who haven't, given that this is her first season in the league, that's what she's got in her arsenal. Able to get it off the stick quickly, and as you say, Gigi, not a lot of room for her to work with there, and still she was able to find it. And a bit of a consolation there for the Lightning. Been a tough evening at the office, but something they can take from this is the Inferno are in again. Here's Scarlett, 5 points on her night. But Crompton sees that deflected off a skate or a leg and up high.
It's been a good time to be on the top line for the Perth Inferno in this game. Of course, Scala with 5 points, Salmons with 5 points, Clark Crumpton with 4 points.
It's been that line that's made the difference in this one as Clark Crumpton retrieves from the corner. Knock around the back of the net. Back to the point. Towards the slot, bouncing park, and Inferno unable to cash in. Salmons, cross crease. Almost on a hands and knees there, Clark Crumpton looking for a 7th. Won't matter. Time winding down. And the Inferno professionally get it done. And it's their top line to be the bottom line in this one. The main story. What has been a wonderful performance. Salmons, Clark Crumpton, and Scarlett. involved. There was many others who contributed too, and rightly, despite the lack of a shutout, all of them go straight to Sasha King, who was absolutely wonderful again, GG. Inferno win 6-1.
She was vital, really, to keep the Inferno in the game. The Brisbane Lightning were the team through the first period that created the most high-danger chances between the two teams, and Sasha King made some absolute 10-bell saves to be able to keep them out, and that allowed the offense time to get clicking. And Christina Acra, don't underestimate her contribution to the opening goal and drawing a penalty too towards the end of the game to well and truly dash the Brisbane Lightning hopes. But we'll be back at it again tomorrow, and it will be an intriguing contest between these two teams to see if Brisbane continues with the same structure and strategy or changes things up. And for the Inferno, this is a real confidence booster. They've got first place right in their sights.
Just on tomorrow, GG, before we head away and leave you all to your Saturday evenings or what's left of them, depending where you are around the country. What do you think the Lightning take out of this? Because that Moldova goal will be something that they'll take, but there was a lot of positive signs, particularly early in the piece, that they can use maybe for tomorrow. The 6-1 scoreline will look one-sided, and to be fair, it could have been more if not for some great saves from Katie Meyer, but not all doom and gloom from a Brisbane point of view.
No, I think, you just, it's kind of foolish to play a revisionist history, but if Brisbane take the lead early and they're able to kind of cause the Inferno to feel some pressure, maybe the Inferno try to cheat on defense to create offense and opens things up for the Lightning to run away with a bit of a lead. So it doesn't take much. It's a bounce here or a bounce there. The Lightning beating Sasha King today and finding a way to score a goal against her at the end, that can do a world of difference to confidence heading into tomorrow.
Absolutely will. And let's see what happens tomorrow. But for today, Perth Inferno winning 6-1, thanks to large contributions from that top line. They'll enjoy tonight, but won't be able to enjoy it for too long. Back again tomorrow for more AWIHL action. 10:45 local time at Coburn Ice Arena. 1:45 at most parts around Australia for the second game of the weekend. The second half of the back-to-back for both the Perth Inferno and the Brisbane Lightning. Gordon Goodenough and myself, Oliver Walker-Peel, we will leave you be. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.
This broadcast is powered by Sportscast Australia.